Well, guess what kind of video game we're reviewing today? And I'm actually fucking excited about it.
We're counting on you, buddy. The world's greatest treasure hunter.
That's right. We're going to talk about Sonic Adventure 2. Well, mostly known as the best 3D Sonic game, or somewhat known as the best Sonic game in general. While still Sonic Mania would have beaten Sonic Adventure 2. Anyway, yeah, this is the reason why Persona Month is actually cancelled, to be honest. Another reason I'll explain in a little bit right now. It's because there's literally, besides reviewing all 5 Persona games and doing countdowns on Personas and the music and I would have loved to do commentary and count down my favorite episodes from each of the anime series. I know all of those videos would get blocked because apparently I have no claim to put some anime that I talk about or use in music videos on YouTube, so yeah, Persona Month is cancelled. But mostly because this is one of the reasons. I gotta be honest here. Sonic Adventure 2 was the first video game I've ever played, but the GameCube version, Sonic Adventure 2 Battle. And after that, it's actually been a while since I've ever played Sonic Adventure 2 with its normal name, or Adventure 2 Battle. Then later on I got a Dreamcast and my brother became rich and he bought me Sonic Adventure 2 for the Sega Dreamcast. Oh my god. No matter if you're playing the GameCube version or the Dreamcast version or the PS3 version, it's still awesome. And to play it on either console. Sure, the Dreamcast version doesn't have the characters you see, so on and so forth. If it doesn't have the new functions like it does in Adventure 2 Battle, it's still something you can play if you only have a Dreamcast. For which to this day, I really don't mind. But hey, if this YouTube channel gets very popular, or I'll get enough, like so many consoles, okay. The plot is that Sonic's framed by Shadow the Hedgehog, like the new character introduced, and Tails rescues Sonic from the prison, and they got to stop Eggman from blowing up the Earth with the Space Colony Arc. It's actually been a little while since I've played Sonic Adventure 2, so I'm a little rusty with the plot. Not so far. Anyway, there are only 2 new characters introduced. Shadow the Hedgehog, the dark version of Sonic. Well, dark and cooler version of Sonic. And then there's Rouge the Bat. I really can't say anything about Rouge. And there's also the hero and dark form of Chao, which I think was introduced in Sonic Adventure 2. Either that or it was actually introduced in the first game, I'm not sure. Anyway, let's talk about the music in the game. The music is actually quite well. Whether you're playing speed stages, treasure hunting stages, and the shooting segments. I know it's odd for me to talk about the music first, but oh well. can't stop listening to Metal Harbor, actually. That's one I always listen to in Sonic Adventure 2. To be honest. Oh, no, wait, I talked about the plot first and then the music, okay. Anyway, next is the gameplay. The gameplay is really well. Oh, you got speed stages with Sonic and Shadow, you got the treasure hunting stages with Knuckles and Rouge to find 3 pieces of the Master Emerald, and then you got the new shooting segments with Tails and Eggman. For Knuckles, it's not just Rouge, it's not just look for the Master Emerald. Well, 3 pieces of the Master Emerald anymore. It could be look for 3 keys, and there's also more than one mission for 3 of the segments, but they're not part of the story. Anyway, there is one problem, but I don't really see it. But I really don't see it as a major problem. I only see it as a little problem. However, others might seem it's a big problem. Many people will state that Sonic and Shadow are the characters that are kind of less that you play throughout. And that you mostly play out either treasure hunting or the shooting segments, which I don't really have a problem with. I don't mind looking for 3 pieces of the Master Emerald, and I don't mind shooting and stuff. Well, actually, I don't mind shooting shit. Don't. Seriously, this isn't a family-friendly channel. Well, if I say swear words. Anyway, back to Sonic Adventure 2. How could many people say that it's a major problem that there's less speed stages as with Sonic and Shadow? I don't really see it as a problem, because I really have fun with the other stages. Well, other segments, just to be honest. Honestly, what's the problem here? Do you not want to play as Knuckles or Rouge or Tails as an Eggman? Do you just come for the game just for Sonic and Shadow? Anyway, another problem I can see, and again, this is just minor and I just ignore it. While others see it as a problem. They say the cutscenes are so cheesy. I don't see this as a problem. I really don't see it as a problem, to be honest. What the hell? Did Sonic just stop moving and Tails just fucking plays? That never happened to me before. Anyway. Again, I would just ignore it, but many people think it's a problem, because some characters overlap each other. Well, actually, who am I kidding? And some people say that it mostly happens, but I don't really see that. But when I do sometimes see that characters overlap each other, I don't see it as a problem, and I just ignore it. And that's only it. There's only 2 flaws for Sonic Adventure 2, and that they're only just minor and can be ignored. I don't really see any other problem with the game so far. The controls are somewhat well for this action segments. For treasure hunting segments, it's actually really great. Shooting segments, it's also well. Again, this game only has two minor flaws. It doesn't make this a perfect game, but it makes it somewhat of a perfect Sonic game, I guess. Anyway, let's talk about the visuals and graphics in this game. The graphics in the game, for character design wise, is actually better than than the first Sonic Adventure game for Dreamcast, and also somewhat for DX. And I gotta say, some levels are not that bad. Oh my king, all the levels aren't that bad. Even if the last level in the action segments with Sonic and Shadow can be somewhat hard, and at least it's not frustratingly hard. Anyway, we're somewhat almost getting close. That's the end, aren't we? So before we do, we'll recap everything. And I'm just gonna talk a little more about my childhood with Sonic Adventure 2. Honestly, after I played Sonic Adventure 2, I couldn't stop of the fact that I kept wanting to play this game. Hell, to this day, I still want to play this game. It may not be really perfect, but it's perfect Sonic-wise. And not one person have I heard talk shit about Sonic Adventure 2, to be honest. In fact, there's actually a teacher I know who praises Sonic Adventure 2 and even says that, well, she says that it's the best Sonic game ever made. I'm just like, I actually somewhat agree with you. And mostly everyone agrees. And mostly everyone in my class agreed. And this happened like, what, a week ago? And I'm a fucking senior. Or like 12th grade, anyway. And then another teacher just blasted out saying, this is the third best game ever made. Well, I wouldn't say third best game ever made, or second or first, but close to it, like fourth or fifth best game. Anyway, we're already close, so let's recap. Great graphics, great music, somewhat cheesy cutscenes. It's actually a good plot. It actually has a good plot. Gameplay is really great. Controls are really great. Oh crap, one more thing, Chao Garn. The Chao Garn, you will spend days and days on it. And I'm not kidding. And it holds up well to this day. So, what do I give Sonic Adventure 2 out of? Fuck it, I can't. And take it. I'm going to give Sonic Adventure 2 a 10 out of 10. Yeah, a 10 out of 10. This may not be the first time I've given a game a 10 out of 10. And on my channel, still, Sonic Adventure 2 does deserve it. while it may not be the best video game ever made, hell, I can still say that it holds up today and to keep its title as the best Sonic game ever made. And I can see why fans say that it's the best Sonic game ever made. And still to this day. And hell, maybe one day when I get this game again, I'll fucking replay it over and over and over. Not just for the Chao Garden, for the fucking story mode. I bet some celebrities would play this game. Anyway, I'm Like and Rock Hedgehog, and I highly recommend playing Sonic Adventure 2. It may not be the best video game ever made, but it's damn well the best Sonic game ever made.